Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. I decided to shop my stash, which I have not done since I was in Chicago, Illinois. And that was back in like March, April time frame. So it's a new year. It is January 1st when I am recording this video. You probably won't see it until the 2nd or 3rd when I post it. But you guys, I decided that new year, new looks, let's try some things out. Let's go back in the past, check out some makeup products that I purchased last year and just kind of fall back in love with the products that I have. So we did that, as well as tried out a palette that I bought in 2021 but never ended up using to get this eye look. And it was so much fun, you guys. I forget the makeup that I have, and you're gonna see in the clip that I posted in this video that will be after my intro. There's just too much makeup, you guys. So also stick around, because in the future on this channel, there will be some more declutters. I need to go through, organize my makeup, and cut down on what I got. But that's in the future. That's what 2022 has in store for us. Anyways, you guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see what I have in my collection, what products I picked out from my collection to get this look, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so today I figured, because it's January 1st, we're gonna start with a shop my stash. So this is currently my makeup setup. Now, please, no judgment, because I have put the makeup in here, I just haven't organized it. So looking at this first drawer, this is primers. I can easily go with some of my favorites, which is my El Masqua. This one I'm almost out of, I need to repurchase. So then there's also my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This one I just repurchased. It's one of my favorites, so I will take that one out. But then I have the Hangover, which has been like a cult classic, I think. I haven't used this one in a while. Maybe that one. Let's see. I have the Pure 4-in-1. I tried the one size Secure the Blur this year. It was just a sample size, which is perfect, honestly, because who needs this many? The Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, the illuminating one. And then my Murad Hydration Invisiblur. This one, I don't know, because it's supposed to be a blurring, and yet I feel like I still have to use that with it. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do my Too Faced Hangover and the Tarte Poreless. So we'll do that. Actually, this one also I got this year, and that one was nice too. Maybe I'll try this one again. Let me do that. I'll try that one again, and we'll try this one another day. Okay, so then in this next drawer, I have my foundations, and it's not a lot. It's more than most people have. The Born This Way from Too Faced, one of my favorites. Studio Fix from MAC. This was my go-to, and I have 3 different shades of this. I actually have to mix 2 of them right now, because this one I got in 13, and it is way too light. So I add in, I think it's 18. Yep, just to get it a little bit closer to my skin tone. I probably should have just done a 15. And then 20 is like, maybe I have a tan, who knows. This It Bye Bye foundation, really good. And then of course I have the e.l.f. Camo Cream, which is kind of like its dupe. I've been using those a lot lately, so I'm not gonna use that this time. Let's see, I have the Uoma. I don't remember if I was a huge fan of this last time. The Tarte, oh, that one's really thick for being in the winter. The Huda Beauty, actually, I haven't used Fenty in a long time. So this is the Fenty Pro Filt'r. I have 210. And then I think I also have it, oh, this one, nope, that's the Morphe. Oh, maybe let me try this one out. I'll use this with a hydrating foundation and see how I like it. But I haven't used this in a while. I think I got this in a subscription box, so I never bought a refill. we'll use that today. And then for powder, this is my powder drawer. So I have the Fit Me, which I haven't used that in a while. I have some of the Ciate ones. I think this one's the, no, this isn't the coconut one. This is the Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I don't know if I've ever used this one. Here's the Fenty. This one is kind of drying, so I don't want to do a hydrating primer and then a mattifying foundation with that. Let's see. Laura Mercier, I just purchased this one in the actual big size. I really like that one. The Anastasia Beverly Hills, there's so much product. Pretty Vulgar. Ooh, maybe I'll use the Pretty Vulgar one. I haven't used this one in a while. And I love the packaging. Look at that, you guys. We'll do that. We'll do Pretty Vulgar. So this is the problem with Shop My Stash. I really have no idea what I want to use. Next we have concealer. So I have a decent amount of concealers. This one I just got. I really enjoy it. I took it with me for the holidays. This one is from Patrick Starr on the One Size brand. Love that one. Actually, the Tarte Ultra Creamy. I have the regular, where did it go? I have the regular Tarte Shape Tape, which I like. And actually, are they in the same shades? They are. But I want to say the Hydrating is lighter than the regular Tarte Shape Tape. And then I also got this one in a BoxyCharm, and I actually don't think I like this one. All right, we'll use the Ultra Creamy today because I haven't used this one in a while. All right, so next we have blushes. You guys, this is, so I said I put them in their drawers. I didn't say I organized them, so please no judgment. We will do a declutter here soon. I know I've been promising it. I swear we will. Melt, I just did a video on. These I actually never used. I got them and then never actually used them. The Hello Kitty ones from ColourPop. They're super cute, but like, I just got busy. Ooh, that is super orange. Maybe I won't use either of those. Let's see. I mean, I saved a lot of these for my declutters. That one's pretty. Oh, have I used that one? It looks like maybe I used it. So maybe that one. That one's in the shade Meteorite. But then, oh, I have some of the Kylie ones. Oh, no, I haven't used Patrick Ta in a minute. This one was really pretty, and I got this one in a subscription box. Oh, yeah, maybe we'll use Patrick Ta. I feel like I'm using a lot of high-end and not. There is also like the Mulan ones, which were really pretty. And then of course there's the cult classic from NARS, the Orgasm. I can't talk right now. The blush from NARS. And I actually have this in a face palette, but it still gets a lot of use. Oh, we'll worry about lipsticks here in a second. Okay, now you guys, oh, this is face palettes. Do I want to use a face palette instead of just, no, I think we're just going to stick with individuals. But you guys, like, this is just obscene. Like, zoom out. Okay, you guys, so now we have bronzers. This drawer isn't so bad. I didn't really get into bronzers like till recently, what, 3 years ago now? All right, so we will use my Kevyn Aucoin. This is the Sculpting powder in medium. It's my go-to. And then we have quite a few different ones in here. So I haven't used the Morphe bronzers in a while. These ones are actually pretty good. This one's a little bit on the warmer side. This one's in the shade Icon. And then I also have another Morphe one, which same packaging, different colors. This is in Originator. Oh, I just dug my nail into it. That's awesome. Don't mind my reflection. I literally have no makeup on, you guys. I have the Park Avenue Princess from Tarte. This palette is all contour and sculpting. So I could technically use that. I don't think it's actually still available. Ooh, Cocoa Contour from Too Faced. I think I got this at like TJ Maxx, but it's awesome. Let's see. Oh no, you guys, this one, so good. Actually, I think we'll use this one. No. Cult Classic Too Faced. There's also, oh, this is the Sweethearts Bronzer in Sweet Tea. You guys, let me actually, I'm gonna backpedal here. Okay, you guys, for bronzer, I'm going to end up just using the Originator from Morphe. This is a ginormous bronzer. So we'll try that one out. You guys, I have two drawers for highlighters. Do not hate me. This one, it's kind of trying to be organized. It's not really. And then, of course, we have this drawer. Why do I need this many? Ooh, this one is so good. This is the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit Loose. This one we're going to use today. I haven't used it in a while, but there's some good ones in here. So I have a couple from ColourPop, actually a lot from ColourPop. You have some more of the Wet n Wild ones, which are so good. Artist Couture, their brick highlighters, and then even their loose highlighters are so good. You guys, I could just live in this highlighter drawer. There's no room though. All right, let's see what else. Oh, brow products and mascara. These kind of got mixed in together because, well, let's just be realistic. I have a lot, and yeah. Actually, I think these are like eyeliners, mascara, and brow products. And then so are these. Oh, and here's my lip liners. Oh, look at that. I needed those. All right, so. Oh, I haven't used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in a while. Is this my right shade? It's medium brown. All right, I'll pull this one out. I needed a new brow product to pull out of the drawer, so this one will be it for right now. Okay, you guys, and then we're in the drawers by my desk. This is my mascaras. These are actually all open, which is unfortunate because I need to use them up. This one from Joa is actually really, really good. This Lash Up Rising. Maybe I'll use that one. I haven't used it in probably about a couple weeks. It's really good. I try to not keep my mascaras very long, usually 3 months and they're gone. This one from Fenty Beauty. Oh, I haven't used that much. I don't know. There's a couple in here. This one needs to be thrown away. I don't know why it's still in here. I'll worry about that later. We still have a declutter coming up. Oh, I have the Stealing one that I never used from my BoxyCharm unboxing, my last video of 2021. We'll use this one because it needs to be tried out. All right, so let me get myself organized and I need to figure it out an eyeshadow. Okay, you guys, I have not done a Shop My Stash in a minute. And that was because I was in the middle of a move. I hadn't actually organized my drawers. And granted, the video clip that you saw, they are not anywhere near organized. They need to be decluttered. That will be happening in probably this upcoming week. But it felt good to kind of go and look to see what products I have and forgot about. Now there are, I did realize after I ended the clip that I forgot an eyeshadow palette, I forgot my lips, and there's a couple things that I won't shop my stash for, like my eyeshadow primer. So I do need to re-up this if you, it's almost gone. This is my Louise Base. It's in Rumor 02. It's one of my favorites. It's just kind of like my skin shade, and it kind of blocks out my favorite blue vein right here. Not too much, but whatever. I did pick an eyeshadow palette that I purchased and forgot about in 2021, and I did look at their website. It is showing that it's available, and this is the Kaleidos Escape Pod. First off, can we talk about this packaging? Like, it is very interesting, very colorful, just the whole aesthetic. When you open this up, it's just, it's a whole vibe. But then you get inside here and these colors, you guys. Oh. Do you have this? Do you love it? Have you tried Kaleidos? I've tried a couple of theirs, like what's the one with the Angelica Nyquist? Club Nebula. I love that eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow quality is amazing, you guys. And then I think it's Flower Punk. I have quickly fallen in love with this brand. I haven't tried their highlighters. I want to do that this year, but this eyeshadow palette has literally been sitting on the side of my desk and I'm like, why have I not used it? So we're gonna play with it today, and I'm looking at these neons and I was like, you know what? January's the neon vibe. Now you guys, before I jump into this eyeshadow palette, I do want to swatch the shimmers. There are 6 of them in here and they are stunning. There are some shades that look like they're duochromes. Okay, so here's the first one. This is the shade Starlight Sonata. It's just that icy white champagne-y shade. It does look like it has an interesting pinky green shift. The second shade is Amaretto. This third one is Space Oasis. Look how beautiful and icy that is. And then Cosmic Cabaret. So I do want to go ahead and swatch those for you guys right there. Look at that. That shade right there, that third one is stunning. It does have like a periwinkle pinky shift. Beautiful. Okay, now this fifth one, this is Galactic Gala. Oh, so beautiful. And then I have Saturnalia, which they look similar. They are not. The one is more on the light side. Let's see, we're going to do this on the side, a little complicated. Look how different they are when they're swatched, you guys. This one has more of like a lime green. Oh. And this is more like a green apple. Oh, so beautiful, this palette. I don't know why it took so long to play around with it. We are going to have some fun today. I'll be honest, I'm feeling the neon pink, purple, and these like purpley blue shimmers. I think it's a whole vibe. I don't think I want to do green. I'm already wearing the like camo today. Okay, you guys, so I think I'm gonna go into this first shade, Flamingo. I'm gonna put that into the crease, just pack it in there and then blend it out. And I think I'm gonna use this lighter shade, which is Soiree, and kind of like blend out the pink with the purple. See how that works out for us. I don't know that I needed to dip in quite so much, but you guys, that color is vibrant. All right, so I did say it is January 1st. What did you guys do for New Year's Eve? Did you do anything? Did you stay home? Did you just kind of relax? I mean, there's still some craziness going on in the world. We don't really need to hash that one out. Did you have friends, or did you have plans with close friends and just take it easy? I know I have some friends all around the world. They were FaceTiming each other and doing like FaceTime parties. That's kind of a whole new thing now. Were you close with your family and friends this year? Did you go out and try and celebrate? I meant to watch the ball drop and then I forgot. I just had a relaxing night at home. Just kind of watched Dexter catching up because I'd never seen it before. Everyone's like, oh, you need to watch it. It's such a good show. I was like, it just seems a little creepy. It is. It really is. But it does have a good storyline. I'm trying to catch up. I'm just finally on season 2. It was a chill night. Nothing too crazy. I did get up at midnight. And then I was like, all right, it's New Year's. It's 2022. Let's get this ball started. And then I went to bed. But you guys, like 2021, was it your year? Do you need a reset? I was not happy about finding out about Betty White. She was such a legend. Made it to 99 and December 31st. Like, she will be missed. My entire Facebook and Instagram just tributes to Betty White. You guys, I'm not trying to blow this out like super crazy, and it's very pigmented. I am gonna put it in the outer V and just kind of blend it out right there. The first look of 2022 is gonna be a neon fun fantasy eye look. That's what I want 2022 to be, fun. I don't want to be living in the past. It's in the past for a reason. It will stay there. My resolution is to not look back, continue on, make plans for the future, get back to a point where I can travel again. I have not been out of the country since 2019. And that's my resolution. I have my passport. I haven't used it in a while. I would like to plan a trip and just go. Doing it carefully, making sure like everything's under control, and making sure I have everything squared away. 2021, I bought my first house, and that was a huge accomplishment for me. I love my house. There's some things that I want to do with it. But it also, when I purchased it, I had already told myself, and I'd already told my friends, I'm like, this is my first home, not my forever home. And it's kind of going to end up being like an investment place. So I want to do a couple of things to it, just kind of like things that if I was a renter, I would want fixed. And then it'll be my investment property. And maybe buy a new house. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. But we'll see. It'll be that feeling. You know when you get that gut feeling like this is the right time? Like that's where I want to be. Okay, so I think for now, this is where I want the paint to be. And it's got some fun. I am going to use more like a compacted smudger to kind of finesse that shade. I do want to play around with that light purple Soiree real quick. All right, so we just picked up a little bit. I don't know if that's too much. Let me know down below, what are your New Year's resolutions? Do you do them? Some people don't believe in a New Year's resolution. It's one of those things that like, we say we're gonna do it. Do we actually follow through with it? I have some that I'm continuing, which a couple years ago, granted, being in the military, I have to work out. It's kind of, I say have to. There's plenty of people in the military that don't, and they are still physically fit. I'm not one of those people. I need to work out, or I gain lots of weight, and it's my body composition. It is what it is. But I made the resolution a couple of years ago that I would work out. I say maintain a healthy lifestyle, but what really is a healthy lifestyle? It's what's healthy to you. So for me, that was quitting smoking in 2010 when I returned from Japan, because when I was out there in Japan, you could smoke in bars and restaurants and whatever, and I was a social smoker. But I quit in 2010, and I haven't looked back at that. I'm glad I did it. It's not everyone's choice. It's a decision that you need to make to stick through, because it's really easy to go back on that decision. I had my moments, and so far 2022 I am still smoke free. It's not easy. There's a reason people say it's an addiction, because nicotine is addicting. It's a habit. You get into that muscle memory of your mouth to your hand to your mouth with a cigarette. So you replace it with different things. We could get into a whole tangent. We're not even going to discuss that. I am not a psychologist. That's not what this is about. Anyways, so that's one of my continued resolutions, is to not look back, continue on with the resolutions that I have been good with, which was not smoking, enjoying life for what it is, not going back to toxic relationships, continuously working out. There's days where I'm like, oh, I just don't want to get up. 3:30 is too early. I just can't do it today. And then there's some days that are like, yes, I need that, the adrenaline rush. Working out is not an adrenaline rush. But the endorphins are what, get me. Ooh, you guys, I am really liking this purple halo exterior. if that's what we want to call it. All right, now I'm gonna go into a more compacted, this is my L19 from Laura Lee. I'm gonna go back into Flamingo, and we're just going to kind of pack it into the outer V to make it more concentrated and dense, and kind of put that pink back into where the purple kind of overtook. But I like this so far. But my new resolution this year is not looking back, not going back to toxic relationships. I did break up with my boyfriend last year. We were together for a year. He was my first long relationship after I got divorced in 2020, like during COVID 2020. My ex-husband and I are amicable. We still follow each other on Facebook. He checks in once in a while. I check in once in a while. I'm friends with his family. There's no hard feelings. We grew apart. But I did break up with my boyfriend of a year last year, and it was probably for the best. I just realized some things after having some conversations, and I'm in a better place now because of it. And sometimes you just need that realization, and then having a good support system. I have some of the best friends a girl could ask for. They're not all in this area. They are spread all over the world because that has been my life since I joined the military. You make friends, we move around, and you carry on. When I went down to Florida to see my family on my way back, I actually stopped in Jacksonville and saw one of them. We grabbed breakfast before I hit the road and headed back north to Virginia. But you need those relationships, and they don't all have to be in the same area. Sometimes it's nice to go and just get away and travel to see your close friends. There is no reason that all your friends have to be in one town, because that can also become very toxic. So I'm just saying, it's okay to travel. It's okay to get out of your comfort zone, go see the world, make friends where you go and visit. There is actually a Facebook page that I stayed on for a long time, and it was the Solo Female Traveler. And the females on there, the women on there, they post some of the coolest trips that they take by themselves, and they make friends where they go. It's part of life. Go and explore, learn about cultures, just have a good time. You guys, this is beautiful. I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing with it. I really do like this. I need to add some more purple in, because I did flip the pink up a little bit too high right there. It's fine now. It's fine. I don't know. So I want to know, what are your New Year's resolutions? I haven't finalized all of them. That's just the one that I came up with, which is don't go back to toxic relationships, proceed forward. New year, new you, be true to yourself. I really want to play with this purple right here, which is Cosmic Cabaret, but I really just want to play with Space Oasis because it has that like light shade that I think would pick up very beautifully on this pink. So I might fluff some of that pink in a little bit more. I'm just going to bring it forward a little bit. And then I'm going to take Space Oasis on my ring finger, which, oh, you guys, that's so beautiful. And I'm going to place it right there. Why did I wait so long to use this palette, you guys? This is stunning. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit more and we're gonna bring it out a little bit. Do you see it picking up the pink in? Oh. I'm gonna take that brush, no extra product, and I'm just going to smudge a little bit forward on that pink to kind of mix them, and then up into the crease. Let me do this eye so we can do the rest of the makeup. Okay, you guys, so now we need to do the rest of the makeup. The eyes, they're pretty, like, it's a vibe. Okay, so for primer, I'm gonna start out with the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. This is from Ciate. Look at the little like beads that are in here. All right, I do like these tubes because it'll actually pull the air out of it. So it looks like there's some air into here, and let's see if we can get some of it added there. As it pulls the product, see, it starts to pull the air out of it. I love these types of tubes. My skin in this winter air 100% needs the hydration. Not like fully in the T-zone area, but I am putting it in there. And I honestly couldn't remember how I felt about this the last time I used it. And I'm about to start decluttering some products, so figured I would give it its fair share. The skin is kind of glowy. I would expect that from a hydrating primer. It's kind of sticky. So try that. And then just for the pores, because it doesn't claim to fill the pores in or anything, we're just gonna use my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is one of my favorites. I did just repurchase this for like the 3rd time. And I just put it in the porous areas around my nose and just like right through the cheeks right here, I get some of them. And then also on my forehead. I like to put it up there to fill in the awesome lines I have on my forehead. It's not like a resolution, it's more a goal. And I've been doing good with growing this channel, and I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, but I just want to keep growing my channel. Continue on the path that I started in January 2020, posting videos every 3 days. The holidays were a little bit tricky with work and vacation and trying to edit and everything. So I did fall behind on my schedule in the holidays, which I tried not to, but it didn't work out that way. So my goal and resolution is to continue on that path, continue to maintain my channel, and just keep it in an upward motion. I really appreciate it if you guys have been here from the beginning, or maybe you just showed up a couple weeks ago. Whatever video was the one that like brought you in, I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so for foundation, we're gonna use the Fenty Pro Filt'r. This is in shade 210. This was a re-up from BoxyCharm, I think it was, when Fenty took it over. I don't know if it's my exact shade match. I think I was in like 200. I don't know. And it can get pretty like full coverage, I think. I don't know. It's been a minute since I used this, and I usually use it in the summer, but with a hydrating primer, which I've been getting into more. Figured I would try it out and see. Okay, so the color's not too bad. I'm gonna have to drag it down my chin or neck anyways. It's a good match for when I have like a suntan. It's buildable. That I do remember, it's buildable. And you guys, it is like 75 degrees outside right now. It's Virginia in the winter. It's January 1st and it is like spring summer weather. You guys, like what the heck is going on? Am I gonna be able to snowboard this year? Someone tell me. And then I think the plan tonight is to clean the house and take down the Christmas tree, because I get really like distracted and I won't take down the Christmas tree. There have been times where like March and April, the Christmas tree is still up and I'm like, okay, I need to take it down. It's not gonna be a spring Christmas tree. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So we are going to take the tree down. I need to. I have so many things that I want to do around the house, and having a Christmas tree up is not on the plans. So I know some people take their Christmas tree down the day after Christmas. Some leave it up for the holidays, like including New Year's. When do you take down your Christmas tree if you put one up? Let me know. All right, that looks really pretty. It doesn't look super drying with that hydrating foundation. Usually in the winter, I cannot use a mattifying foundation because it will just make my face look dried out. So right now it looks really good with a hydrating primer. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so next I'm gonna use the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. This is in shade 20B Light. It looks really, really light. And then I'm also gonna use my Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room. Haven't used this in forever. Okay, so the doe foot applicator. I'm not gonna go super heavy on this just because that's not what I've been doing the last part of 2021. I've just been doing the inner corner, drag it out a little bit, because anything too heavy under my under eye just emphasizes my lines. That's just not the vibe. My ColourPop sponge from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection. That blended out so beautifully. Okay, and then dipping in on the powder on my brush, I am gonna just tap, 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 tap under the eye and kind of press out if there's any creasing starting. I didn't see any, but you know, who knows with my crazy under eyes. And even though that powder was light, because of the shade of the Pretty Vulgar, it's actually not that light once I put the powder on top of it. You guys, and my under eyes look decent. I'm not gonna say they look amazing. I still have my lines, whatever. But they look decent. I do like pressing the lines out on my forehead because they are not my favorites. I did just say that it's warm here and I turned the heat off in my house, but I feel like I need to turn the AC on because it is freaking hot. Okay, before we finish off the face, let's finish off the eyes, and we're gonna dive back into the Escape Pod, which I love this packaging, you guys. All right, so I'm thinking for under the eye, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Mardi Gras, and I'm gonna put that under the eye, and then I'm also gonna go back into Flamingo in the outer V and just kind of make it cohesive with that purple. I think that's the vibe. So on my Huda Beauty smudge brush, it's just that little tiny compacted one. I'm gonna take Mardi Gras, which is that purple. And that one I'm just gonna place under the eye. I'm just gonna pat it there, get some buildup, and then smudge it out. You guys, these eyeshadows perform beautifully. That is really pretty because it's not really like purple purple, it's like pinky purple, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna drag that into the pink so that when I build that up. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into Flamingo on that more dense smudger brush from Laura Lee. This is gonna go in the outer V and then drag into that purple Mardi Gras. I really didn't see this being like the vibe for my first video of 2022. But if you're here, thank you. I really appreciate it. Are you into bright, colorful looks? If not, are you gonna try me out this year? Let me know. I love bright makeup, but I don't get to wear it all the time. So when I do it, like, I do it. Now, there is a shade in here that I think is perfect for the inner corner highlight as well as brow bone, and that is the Starlight Sonata. That shade is just that icy champagne. You guys, I really hope this picks up on a brush the way it looks. Oh, you guys, that is stunning. Is it picking up? Oh, I think so. It is gorgeous, you guys. We'll see how it does on the big fluffy brush. Ooh, that is all glitter, you guys. Maybe we'll go back in with my I'm So Lit highlighter over this and just finesse it over. Okay, so for contour, we have the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium. I hit pan on this a long time ago, but it's that good, you guys. I mean, I have been using my Charlotte Tilbury face palette for contour as well. Both are really good. All right, so. And then I will pinch it, make it more of a line, and drag it down and then push up. Okay, and then for bronzer, I picked out the Morphe Glambronze in Originator. That looks really dark. We shall try it out. I don't think it'll be that dark. I don't remember it being that dark when I used it last. But you know what? This helps me out for when I do actually declutter. All right, so I dipped in slightly. I'm going to place it. All right, so that's not too bad. It is warm, it's fine. I actually kind of like this shade. And then the chin to just kind of chisel it. Nothing too crazy. And then I'll drag it a little forward because your exterior of your face still needs some light. And then drag it down. Okay, now for blush, this one I picked out. This is the She's Passionate from Patrick Ta. It's just kind of like a pinky peachy shade, which I gravitate towards. Like when you've got a shade that you like, you tend to stick to it. And I got this in a BoxyCharm. I did not spend the price tag on this at Sephora. I just haven't gotten to that point. I spend more money on eyeshadows than I do some other products. But I like starting it back and pushing it forward. This shade is just stunning, you guys. You don't need it to go too far forward. You just want it on the apples of your cheeks. Just like a slight blushing. I really forgot about some of my makeup and I'm just like, what is wrong with me? And always the nose. Like, I only started this in 2021, actually like putting blush on my nose just to put some color back in. Because the reality is, if the sun is beaming down and it gets your cheeks, how is it not going to get your nose? Like, it protrudes from your face. I don't know. that is my makeup rant of today. For highlighter, the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit. This is a loose highlighter. Just do you see how icy that is? You guys, honestly, you just need the lid. Like, look how much is in there. Like, it's a sifter, it gets everywhere. But you guys, this highlighter, this is not an expensive highlighter. This is found at the drugstore, and it is amazing. There are other shades in it. I'm So Lit is one of my favorites because it's just like that champagne-y, like icy shade. Ugh, barely going in. And you can build it if you want it more intensified. I am gonna go into my brow bone a little bit and just give it some more. Wet n Wild has some of the best highlighters at the drugstore, you guys. I'm not gonna blend that one out completely because when I do my setting spray, like, it's gonna dilute down anyways. I know for brows I picked out a brow pencil, but I'm still gonna use my nude sticks. This is the Brow Boost and Set Gel. This is by far one of my favorites. Now, I will say I did just place an order on Sephora. There is a new one from Benefit that I ordered. It's supposed to be like a laminating. So I'm excited for that one to come in and try it out because I've definitely been trying different things with my brows this year. I just like this because I can spoolie it through my brows. They will set by the time I get done with my eyeliner and mascara. And then I can just kind of flick my brow pencil through where my hairs are not. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, like, my brows disappear to nothing and they get tinted this shade. But like, you can see right there, that hole. And I don't know why I don't have eyebrows there. Like, it's just in the middle of the patch. I don't understand it. So we're gonna let that dry. Okay, so I did not shop my stash on my eyeliner, and that is because I keep it on my desk. I'm just gonna use the Persona Black 24-Hour Waterline, or waterproof, that I got in my BoxyCharm last video, and then also the ColourPop. This is the graphic liner in Loveful. It's actually the shade Black. It is by far one of my favorites. And then we're going to try out the Stila Huge. I'll come back on camera for that one. So let me go do this and I'll see you in a second. Okay, you guys, I'm back so we can do some mascara. I have the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I did already go ahead and curl my lashes because they need them sometimes. But this was also one of those that I received in the BoxyCharm, but I ended up using the Pure Magnetic Mascara. Okay, so that's what the wand looks like. Ooh, already there's some like crazy dramatic. You guys, you know what? I already like this 10 times more than the Pure one. And it's a shame because I opened it, it's in my drawer, and I feel obligated to use it, but I'm like, why? Why do I have to use up a product that I don't like? What really makes me mad is when I go out and purchase it from like Sephora or Ulta, then I feel obligated to use it. Like, I don't like returning makeup products to the store, but then sometimes I'm kind of like, if it was better, I wouldn't have to. I don't know, I've got mixed opinions on that. What do you guys think? Comment down below. You guys, this mascara, one coat and my eyelashes look stunning. Can you see them? Like, I don't know if you can. All right, so bottom lashes. Why is my neck in my, or why is my chin in my chest trying to do this? It's like I'm trying to run from the mascara wand. This is actually a really good mascara, you guys. It is literally pulling all my lashes apart. They look voluminous and long, but that's, I mean, I have long eyelashes anyways, but they look good. Let's go in on a second coat, just because we like dramatic eyelashes without having to do false eyelashes. I do want to try out the magnetic eyeliner that I got from Kiss. Like, that looks promising. I've tried the Moxie lashes. Their eyeliner was a little bit like chunky, like it was old or something. So I bought the Kiss one so I could still use the Moxie magnetic lashes, because I was not about to spend $30 on magnetic eyelash liner. Like, I get it, it's brand new technology and it's supposed to be life-changing. But I can also spend, what is it, like $10 or $12 on Kiss? And I get the same effect. Why would I not? I can buy 3 bottles for the cost of 1. You guys, that's 2 coats and they look, I don't know, can you see? Can you see them? Being so dramatic right now. Okay, setting spray. This one's just on my table. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I can't talk. What the heck? All right, this one I love because it's such a fine mist and the makeup looks stunning. It's such a beautiful mist. Like, I love it. I'm gonna go and press it in just because. And all the powders are pressed into the skin. See, and I had like left that highlighter on there. I didn't really blend it out the second time. And it just kind of like melted into the skin with the setting spray. You guys, if it's still available by you or you can get it on the Wet n Wild website, go get it. The I'm So Lit highlighter. It's stunning. All right, so for lips, I picked out 3. Let's see. So this is the Pat McGrath. This is in the shade Flesh Fatale. Ooh. I'm going to swatch it. Okay, so that's more of like a burnt red. I don't know if that's the shade that we're going for. Maybe I need to shop my stash some more. Then I pulled out the Urban Decay Cherry Collection. This is in the shade Juicy. Let's see. But see, I remember this, like, it shows up kind of pink on the lips. And then there's the Bite Beauty Good Jujube. Ooh, I kind of want to use Juicy. I haven't used it in a while and I feel like it used to have a really pretty effect on the lips. Let's do that. No lip liner, just my lips. We'll see. It's just a nude shade. Yeah, this is really pretty. It's just that it's just juicy on the lips. There is a lot of glitter in here. It's just a stunning effect. Like, nothing too crazy. The lips look amazing. And I feel like if you wanted to change the color, like, you could put a lip liner under there and it'd be beautiful. But I like how it looks right now. No lip liner, just my lips. All right, you guys, what do you think? This is the final look. I had a lot of fun with the eyes. I don't know why I waited so long to use this eyeshadow palette, the Escape Pod from Kaleidos. The colors in here are just vibrant and stunning, and the duochromes are just out of this world, you guys. I checked the last time I was on Kaleidos website, like a couple hours ago. It was still available. Go check it out. I'm loving this eyeshadow look, you guys. The other products that I used, do you have them in your collection? If they're still available, are you gonna check them out? I think most of them are, for the most part. And a lot of them are at Sephora. I know that I used a lot of high-end, not a lot of drugstore. Maybe we'll have to switch it up where one day I focus on high-end Shop My Stash and then a drugstore Shop My Stash. We'll have to do that. Let me know down below. Do you want to see that? Do you like that I mix the brands together? I'm interested. 2022 is a new year. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. My channel just keeps growing because of you guys. I really appreciate you being in my family on this channel and following me on this journey. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this new year brings. Until my next video, you guys, bye, and I'll see you in the next one.